Buonanotte, Garnacho outside him, slides it into Alejandro Garnacho! And Chelsea do have the breakthrough. The first half was a little bit slow. The man that's raced onto the field, races on the out.
Fully for him, just about avoids getting an own goal now.
Good delivery, and here's that chance. Turnbull! His difference maker when he came off the bench at half-time. Put the Blues ahead. João Pedro. Little layoff to Andre Santos. Neto, can he get the shot off? He can! It's a brilliant finish, Pedro Neto. He stuns the ball into the bottom corner. And Chelsea, who looked like momentum was shifting away from them, are back in front. João Pedro lifts it into the feet of Alejandro Garnacho. It's for the gloss. Brilliant finish. Alejandro Garnacho, second of the evening. Chelsea have 3 and they're into the final 4 of the Carabao Cup.
Well, I complimented João Pedro a few moments ago and he provides... Well,
who was next in line to take up a centre-back berth if injuries had taken a greater toll. DRB through and onside and an early goal, and look who it is, it's Theo Walcott. He's never scored for Arsenal before. He may never get a bigger goal than that one. Over a year since Theo Walcott found the net for Southampton. It's taken him 12 minutes in the final, and Arsenal. But there might be a few senior Arsenal players who might want to start worrying about their places on the evidence of this match so far. Drogba is onside. Didier Drogba. Chelsea are back on terms. Arsenal waited for a flag that never came. They might not have been in the match, but with 20 minutes gone, it is Chelsea cleared. Now Robben. Plenty of blue shirts around, one of them's Drogba, and he's scored again! It is a brilliant header, and it might just be enough to win Chelsea the Carling Cup. Didier Drogba has done it again!
Well, you have to say he's been quite quiet, but he's done what the strikers are paid to do.
Ribero's pass was behind Garnacho. Gusto wasn't able to take advantage of it, but he does get on to Enzo Fernandez's pass here. The touch off the defender. It fell for Conor Gallagher. What a start for Chelsea! It's only his 3rd Premier League goal of the season. Huge. Andre Onana, who has conceded all Premier League penalties he's faced so far, and he concedes this one. Chelsea are away to the races. They are up and galloping. A 2-goal lead inside 20 minutes. And that has really put a positive... Oh, mistake by Moises Caicedo, and Alejandro Garnacho is in, and he takes the opportunity. That is massive for Manchester United. Against the run of play, the mistake by Caicedo. To be some redemption for the Brazilian after giving away the penalty earlier. Garnacho, Dallo, good ball. Højlund leaves it. Bruno Fernandes for 2-2. And it's a familiar sinking feeling for Chelsea. They've blown another lead. From 2-0 up, it's back to 2-2. Rashford involved for the first time, releasing Anthony. What a ball. Garnacho! That is a quite brilliant goal from Manchester United, from one end to the other, in a sweeping move. Alejandro Garnacho finishes his 2nd goal of the game, and what about it here?
He wouldn't dink it again, would he? Would he dare?
Panenka at the weekend, up against Onana. Cole Palmer takes the sensible option. and surely salvages a point for Chelsea, who refused to give up, having thrown away
2-on-1 in the dying seconds. Didn't make the most of it.
no one marking Palmer again. It's deflected in. Hat-trick hero Cole Palmer wins an epic, sensational game. 7 goals. Can you believe what you?
Ashley Cole pinched in, of course, to help out, and no help from your...
Torres quickly the other way. Torres in at Arturo. Torres! Is this inside or outside of box? After conceding, Benfica back on level. As it's sent in deep to the back post, Ivanovic's header!
Caicedo nicely away from McAllister, opening up for a shot for Moises Caicedo! Well, even by his standards, that's something special. It's always a beauty when Caicedo scores. And that... Szoboszlai flipping it over. Oh, and it's loose for Gakpo, who stabs it in for 1-1. Not quite out of nothing, but certainly feels a little harsh. But Cody Gakpo levels up for Rare for Gittins. Enzo Fernandez. Liverpool lost it in stoppage time in London last weekend. Here's Cucurella, right across for Esteban! What a moment for the 18-year-old! His first Chelsea goal has got Maresca down the touchline. Everybody is...
Keeper, here's the West Ham corner. And towards the near post, Mendy again under pressure, and West Ham have sneaked it in. It's a really scrappy goal, but it looks like it's going to count. Not sure if it was Antonio got the last touch, but it's in the back of Chelsea's net. And with just over an hour gone, the Hammers lead at the... And it goes again. Fabianski could have got it! And the equaliser for Chelsea! Out of absolutely nothing! Then Chilwell's only just come on! What an impact! 1-1! It was an open goal, he should have scored. Plus James at the back post. That's in! What a great finish that is! Kai Havertz! And Chelsea may well have won it late on. It was a delicious delivery. Havertz applied the finish. West Ham.
Conte will get there. See Kai Havertz quite happy to drop deep, and then Conor Gallagher will go and run beyond and be the furthest forward. They're both in there now. Gallagher! Players in the box to meet crosses. We've been waiting so long to see that. It's a dream start for Conor Gallagher and for Chelsea.
Poor defending. We'll take it though. Good ball.
In the stands as Bournemouth come forward. Christie, and then the shot is a good one, and it's into the back of the net. Vigna curls Bournemouth level. Well, it's a lovely finish. It's a bit too simple.
It is too simple, and it's the build-up is...
Shield, please. And that is him round the back!
It's in. Is he onside?
That's the only question mark, otherwise Chelsea are en route to a first victory under Frank Lampard. It looked on. You knew Ziyech had the quality to find him. It's just a case of whether he went...
O'Neill suggested his team are a little bit deep, and as we always know, confidence goes away and tend to leave too much space, and that's what they're giving us here.
Sterling running through. Yep. Lovely jubbly, that'll do it. Off the bench and onto the score sheet, João Felix. Job done. Safety.
Well, it is, and you know what? I'm just saying, I could hear Gary O'Neill scream.
Finding Kennedy again. Mount wanted it early, whipped across the face of goal for Kai Havertz to put. Oh, he's put it into a great area. Should be 1-1, and it is sloppy from Chelsea. Caught out defensive. Oh, what a chance to win it! It's going to creep in from Ross Barkley for 2-1. Just about enough power on it.
Well, for me, it's a type of player, old school type of winger, if you like.
Although you're right, he does seem to be starting from a deeper role today. Ayew, that's a brilliant ball! And Odsonne-Edouard slides Crystal Palace in front. Their first moment of the game, and it ends with the ball in the back of the net. Sometimes you just... He's won that, no! Yes! Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang equalises for Chelsea on his Premier League debut for the club. Game on.
What a finish.
He'd be one of those bodies you'd want breaking into the box. Here he is. Lovely shifter! Yeah! Conor Gallagher! X Factor Supreme! A worldie in the last minute! Back at Palace! He was their hero, now he's the villain! And he might just have won this game.
This is Tony Kroos. Crossed in towards Gomez, it's Muller with the header! Fine breakthrough! 8 minutes to go. Thomas Muller, the man who broke England hearts in South Africa. Mata, in towards Drogba! What about that? Chelsea's man for the big occasion. Was saved by Iker Casillas in that semi. Bayern Munich captain has scored this time. Juan Mata. Down the middle, Neuer saves. He's at it again. The Jones goes to the left this time and scores. And Bayern Munich have a 2-0 lead in the shootout. And David Luiz will be next. David Luiz smashes it in.
What a pen. What a great penalty that is.
Real. Neuer. Screwed a little bit, but Czech couldn't get to it. Yes. Up into the roof of the net.
Well played, Frank Lampard. When he walks up to take a penalty, you do.
Check, claws it away. Both sides have missed. Ashley Cole. It's 3-3 in the shootout, and it's sudden death already. Schweinsteiger to put Bayern back on the brink. He's hit the post, and Chelsea will have a kick to win it. This one kick of the ball by Didier Drogba. Yeah, it's the greatest night in Chelsea's history. Champions of Europe at last. Champions League winners the hard way. They'd beaten Bayern in their own backyard and at their own game on penalties. And they've beaten a path back into next season.